It's one of the best ways to increase your own resilience by actively solving problems. Even if it's not the problem that's causing the resilience to be chipped away. When we achieve, when we get over a problem, it's like an esteem boost. It boosts our esteem at that point, and it just brings that resilience, that confidence. Even, like I say, you could have 10 things on the go. One of them is particularly chipping away at your resilience, but you solve the other 9 in the day. You're you're better placed to deal with that one then at that point. So active problem solving we talked about last time, and also having a meaning and a purpose, which sounds very, you know, psychological and very deep and all that type of stuff. But you know, what's your purpose? What's your meaning? You know, what's your I suppose they call it the raison d'etre, or d'etre, the raison d'etre, the reason for being. You know, what's your meaning in life, if you like. And again, I know that sounds quite deep and stuff, but if you kind of know that, then your resilience is harder to chip away. You know, so, you know, if you think your raison d'etre is to be the best mother or father in life, then, you know, the fact that you might get a bit of stress at work is, you know, you can take that on the chin, because it means you're providing for your family, and so on and so on and so on, you know. But don't get mixed up with what you do and who you are. We did mention that last time as well. So, you know, if you go to a Premier League footballer and say, who are you? They'll say, you know, my name's John and I play for Stoke City. Yeah, even though Stoke City aren't in the Premier League, I don't need any comments about that before we get any, okay? But you can see the point I'm making. This is my name and I play for... Who said that? What was that? Somebody said something then. I don't know who it was. But somebody said something. Oh, we got some feedback. But if you said that my name is John and I play for, which is not really the question we asked. The question we asked was, who are you? I do this on training courses as well. I'll open up in the morning if I need to meet people, and I go, who are you? You know, and what do you do? And people go, my name is such and such, and I am such and such. And the question wasn't, what's your name? The question was, who are you? And we get mixed up between those two questions sometimes. And if you're sitting there going, I don't know who I am, then that's pretty normal, because we don't really ever ask the question. You know, who are you? What do you stand for? What, you know, what are your values? You know, what is your place? You know, what is your reason for being, if you like? If you understand that, it's actually a lot harder for people or things or tasks or whatever to chip away at your resilience. Okay, it's actually a lot harder. Yeah. I mean, you think of some of the, you know, doctors and nurses that have been on the front line during COVID. Yeah. If they didn't have a sense of who they are, you know, well, you know, I am a person that helps other people. I am a person that, you know, is gonna, you know, keep working through this adversity, through these atrocities, you know, because if I start working, then I'm not going to be able to help people. If you've got that, then that's how people get through difficult things, you know, and so on and so on and so on, you know. You know, when I'm having, you know, bad business times, for argument's sake, so let's say, you know, first lockdown, everything stopped, didn't know whether we could run the business or operate or anything. You keep going. I've got 3 daughters, so, you know, part of who I am is best possible dad. You know, so it's a case of you do keep going because of X, Y, and Z. So understanding who you are, having that meaning and purpose, will help you when it comes to your resilience being chopped away. It will help you. Well, it gives you a bigger shield. Gives you a bigger shield against everything that's trying to chip away at that, okay? There was other factors here that we actually covered in part 1, if you remember. Taking care of yourself, self-care, maintaining a positive outlook and positive intent. Again, we looked at that in part 1. And also your social support, your network, your the people that you can go and get some help from, and so on and so on and so on and so on, okay?